Hello. Right, this morning I've been having a look through a website resource on yoga that Jill kindly sent to me. So what I'm going to try and do is bring it to life a little bit through some little sessions. Okay, but firstly, just to show you the link. This is the website. It's just an online sport website really, but they put together some interesting handouts. Now, if you go there and you go to downloads, you'll find a Teach Yoga handout and a Yoga in Primary. Both are exactly the same, so you only need one of them. And also, there is a load of yoga sort of cards really that can be printed out. Not that many, about 15 or 16 poses. And so what I'm going to do today is I've put together 2, 4, 6, 7, and we're just going to have a look at those in a little session that we'll do together. Well, I hope that you'll join in and do with me. Okay, so for those who don't know me, I am a trained yoga teacher, so I've got a bit of experience and I have done a teaching children module as well. It's really important that if you're going to practice yoga, or if you're new to it, haven't done it much before, that you take a lot of care over your body and that you don't do anything that you don't feel comfortable doing. Especially when you're moving around, you could go further than you normally would and then you could hurt yourself. So it's really important that you take it easy, you breathe easy, and you just think, is this okay for me, what I'm being shown? I'll do it to my measure, okay? It's all can do, not must do. So, we're going to start off with an easy pose. It should be easy, but not always. We sit in cross legs. You might find it better if you sit on a cushion, or a block, or a book, or something like that. I'm using a mat. If you don't have a yoga mat at home, absolutely fine. You could do it on any kind of rug, or you could put a towel down. Today there's not too much that should require a mat. We're going to do a downward dog, which makes you stretch a little bit. So having something that your feet don't slide on is a good thing, but that's all really. Okay, so with easy pose, it's simple cross leg, nice and comfortable. What we'll do is we'll start off some little warm-ups. So these are sort of things that I do in school before a class, if I can get people to join in. So to start with, keeping the head in the centre, head to one side and just ease it back and forth. Now you can close the eyes for this if you feel comfortable to, and just move the head gently back and forth. Just easing it out. Just go with the flow of how your neck is feeling, and then you can take the chin across the chest to the other side and ease it back and forth. Now I know that during this session I'm going to be chatting away, talking away, and you don't have to listen to every word. You just have a look at what I'm doing and copy what I'm doing and just see how it goes. And like at the moment when we're doing the neck, you can have your eyes closed, just moving your head gently from side to side, easing it back and forth. And don't sort of worry too much about, am I doing it right? Just do what feels right for you, gently moving the head around. And then the head can bob back into the center and you can move into the shoulders. So we do some shoulder rolls. We bring the shoulders forward, up and back. Forward, up and back. And if we can link with the breath, that's even better. We breathe in as we come up and breathe out, we go back. But just easing out the shoulders is brilliant. Mine go crunch, crunch, crunch. And then we go the other way, back, up and forward. Back, up and forward. Back, up and forward. Back, up and forward. Fantastic stuff. Taking the hands behind you to interlink. So you interlink like that behind you, and then draw down and bring the shoulders back by lifting the hands up behind. I'll just move around to show you. So it's that action working into the shoulders, just easing the hands back. And when you're like that, breathing in, breathing out. I like to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in, breathing out. Good stuff. Ease out, letting the hands go. Then we'll go for a hug. So swing your arms around, give yourself a hug. I like to rock a little bit, rock and roll, but just hugging round. This opens up the back of the body between the shoulders. Okay, we can ease off, hug the other way. So whichever arm was on top, change it over to the other arm on top and hug the other way. And again, just easing into the back. Breathing comfortably all the time. Brilliant stuff. Ease out and we'll stretch up now. So I like interlinking the thumbs to give myself a pair of wings that I can flap. So stretch up and flap, flap, flap. Brilliant stuff. And then we can ease out and go for a twist. So we turn towards the knee, put our hand on the knee, the other hand behind. Just gently ease round. It's nice to breathe in as you turn and breathe out at the end. Okay, and then you can go around the other way, breathing in, breathing out as you turn into it. I'm going to repeat that once more to both sides. So you come back to centre and you go around to the side. And notice how I'm trying to sit up nice and tall, so I'm turning in the spine. I don't worry about my neck so much, I'm trying to turn low down in the body. Ease back out and go the other way. Chance to have a look around. And easing back out. Good stuff, fantastic. Lastly, we'll just have a little look at our hands and our wrists. So moving the hands around, twiddling them around. They're like kind of plates on sticks that you're twiddling around. This is really good if you've been sat at computers lots. Just easing out the wrists. Excellent. And then a flick, 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 flick. Just to get the fingers going. Excellent, good stuff. Great. So, easy pose done. Moving on. Cat pose next. So, onto all fours. Now with cat pose, we have the hands beneath the shoulders, the knees beneath the hips, and then we breathe in as we tuck under, we breathe out as we let go. We breathe in, we breathe out. And so you're looking to arch your back and let your back go. Arching the back and letting your back go. Okay, really good for the spine this. Okay, and then arching the back and letting go. Come to a pause. Little extra for anyone who wants it. So opposites, okay? So we bring our right hand forward and our left leg back, and we just hold it out nice and straight from hand to foot. And then we go the other side. So outstretched arm, outstretched leg, same height ideally. Notice my head is in line with the spine, I hope. And then change it over. So just move at your own pace. Just easing, stretching out. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Stretching out. This is really good because you're going from one hand to the foot, having to work loads of muscles across the body. Really good little exercise, working in opposites. Okay, and then coming back to all fours. And the next one, downward facing dog. So, for this, we tuck our toes under and we lift the knees from the mat, gradually lifting the bum in the air. So, start by just walking. If you just walk your legs, this is like a walking dog. So just easing out. You can let your head hang out. You have the hands really good firm contact with the mat or the towel or whatever you're working on, and you're just easing out the legs. You can bend the knees a little bit, get the spine nice and long so you can strain out. It's all about lengthening out your back, and then you can straighten your legs a little bit if that feels okay. Easy breathe. Okay, and then come down and we'll rest in our child's pose. So I've got my knees bent and I'm going to put my hands underneath my forehead and just have a little rest there. Breathing easy in, breathing easy out. Now I could put my head on the floor, I could have my hands forward, I could have my hands back. That feels quite nice. Whichever position feels comfortable to you. Now you might like to repeat the downward dog again. If you would, go ahead, have another downward dog, really good. I'm going to move on. So after doing child's pose, heading towards bow pose. So for that, I'm going to lie down. And to start with, I just like lying around. Always a good opportunity just to lay there for a moment, make sure the body's nice and comfortable. And then I'm going to add a couple of little moves in, which are good for the back. And kind of warm-ups before we do the bow pose, because the bow pose is quite strong, so doing some warm-ups is good. Okay, so elbows beneath my shoulders, feel forearms flat. This is Sphinx pose. So a little bit like one of the pharaohs in Egypt, when you have Sphinx pose. And drawing through, lifting up, just being like this. So I've got quite a good back bend going on when you're in Sphinx pose, so it can be quite strong. Excellent. I'm softening off, head to one side, little rest, wiggle my hips. Okay, and then I'm going to bring the hands alongside the body and go for cobra pose. So for this, I bring my head into the middle, I lift my head up, shoulders up, arms up, and come away from the floor a touch. Easy breathe. Always remember to keep breathing easy. And gently come back down again, head to one side. Letting go. So I'm taking time out just to breathe in, breathe out, relax. You soften that lower back. And then I can have another go when I'm ready. I can gently come up, moving in again, easy breathe. It's nothing too strong, just to your measure. And you've had enough, coming down again. Having a little rest. Easy breathe. Okay, so we move on to the bow pose. We lift up our feet. You could give the ankles a little twiddle round if that feels nice. And now you either get hold of the ankles with the hands, or you could get hold of sort of trouser legs if you've got them. So feel free, if you don't reach the ankles, you could hold there. I'm going to get hold of my ankles. So we put the head into the middle, breath in, breath out, coming up, shoulders back, and just doing a gentle one to start with, so nothing too strong. Just shoulders are back, knees are lifted, and then coming back down again, letting go, having a rest. Maybe turn the head the other way, if that feels good. Yeah, easy breathe. Always sighing is a good thing. Just sighing out, letting go. Okay, so round two. We take hold of the ankles, and then breath in, and exhale, up, 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 up. So just seeing how far you want to go comfortably, shoulders are back, just to your measure again. You're breathing in, you're breathing out, and then when you're ready, breath in, breath out, easing back down, and having a little rest. The final little rest there. When you're ready, you can move back into child's pose, resting the head on the floor. That feels really good when you can just be like this. After having done that back bend, you're now letting your spine go the other way, and it's a nice position to rest in. Okay, and then gently coming back up to sitting. We've got two poses left. Lion's breath, and then the final pose at the end with Namaste. So for the lion's breath, I'm sitting kneeling, so comfortable kneeling position. Now with kneeling, I've got my feet flat, so my toes are sort of flat down. You can tuck your toes under if you want. That's a bit of effort for your toes, but good exercise as well. Or you could just cross your feet over if that feels good too. So whatever works for you. I'm just sitting on the feet. So comfortable position, sitting in kneeling pose. So with the lion breath, it's a bit of a funny one. It's really good for us though. It's really good for deep breathing, really good for the lungs. So we breathe in through the nose, and we breathe out through the mouth, but we stick the tongue out, like so. Okay, so we'll try that a couple more times. So deep breath in. Okay, and once more, deep breath in. Brilliant stuff. So doing 3 lion's breath, really good little exercise. I should have said your hands can be like claws on the knees. I'll do one more for luck, I think. So if you're up for it, one more for luck. Deep breath in. Like so, brilliant. Okay, lion's breath, and then we come into Namaste. So we'll return to our easy pose. Back to easy pose. Do you remember you can sit on a cushion or anything like that to make it a little bit easier? Easy pose. And then comfortable sitting. You can rest your hands on your knees. You can have the hands down, or you can have the hands up. You could have the fingers free and not doing anything, or you could bring the thumb and first finger together, the old classic yoga pose, if you like. So whatever you like, whatever feels okay. You sit up, you keep your chin up, and then your eyes can be open or they can be closed. So you choose. we'll just sit just for a little while and do a little bit of breath focus. So thinking about our breathing. We often don't get the time or chance to think about breathing, but it's a really lovely thing to do. So if we breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. If that's not easy, then it's fine to breathe through the mouth, but ideally we breathe in the nose and out of the nose. Breathing in and out. And then just see if you can breathe in, and when you breathe out, take a little bit longer. So you're breathing in, and then you're breathing out, and then you're breathing in, and you're breathing out, and you're breathing in, and breathing out. And just breathe at your own rhythm. So you just breathe in at your own pace, your own time, and you breathe out, but you just let your out breath go on a little bit longer if that feels okay for you. And what that does is it means that you're breathing in, you're making an effort when you breathe in, and then you're breathing out, you're letting go. And you're letting go a little bit more than normal. So this encourages your whole body to breathe in, make that effort, but then let go and let go a little bit more. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, and if you've got the eyes closed, you could gently open them. Just returning to normal, easy breathing. And just notice how you're feeling. Hopefully that little bit of yoga's, the body's feeling good. The breathing's nice and calm. And the mind feels quite calm too, I hope. So we'll just end by bringing the hands to the heart center. A little bow, gently back. Namaste. Thank you very much.